She's bold, beautiful, and unapologetically herself. Meet Elitzia, a curvy fashion model and social media personality who is quickly becoming one of the most talked about rising names in the body positivity movement. In a world where traditional fashion standards are still evolving, Elitzia represents something fresh, exciting, and powerful. She is rewriting the rules of fashion, redefining beauty, and proving that confidence is the most stylish outfit anyone can wear. This is BioGlam Curvy Models, your channel dedicated to highlighting the most inspiring curvy icons from around the world. In today's video, we're going deep into the life of Elitzia, exploring her biography, wiki-style facts, her journey as a curvy fashion star, her influence on social media, and how she continues to inspire women globally with her fashion sense, body confidence, and authenticity. Elitzia's rise to recognition hasn't been overnight, but it has been impactful. With her stunning Instagram presence, her growing popularity on TikTok, and the consistent way she blends fashion with self-love, she has carved out her own corner of the internet, where curves are celebrated and style is limitless. Fans are drawn to her not just for her beauty, but for her energy, her presence, and her ability to remind people that fashion isn't about size, it's about confidence. Before we dive too deep into her journey, let's get to know the basics with a quick wiki-style snapshot of who Elitzia is. Name, Elitzia Instagram handle, @Alicia_AB. Followers, over 500,000 and steadily growing nationality, British based in London, United Kingdom. Profession, curvy fashion model, content creator, social media influencer. Platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube appearances. Known for plus-size modeling, curvy fashion, body positivity content. Style, fashion-forward, trend-savvy, bold, confident, and unapologetically curvy. Now that you know the essentials, let's rewind and look at how Elitzia's story began. Elitzia was born and raised in the United Kingdom, and like many young women of her generation, she grew up at the intersection of fashion, media, and self-expression. London, where she's currently based, has long been one of the fashion capitals of the world. The city pulses with diversity, creativity, and bold style choices. From Camden Market to Oxford Street, from streetwear culture to haute couture, London has a fashion ecosystem like no other. And Elitzia is right in the middle of it. Growing up, Elitzia wasn't surrounded by a world that always celebrated curvy bodies. For decades, mainstream media leaned heavily toward unrealistic beauty standards, promoting the idea that only a narrow definition of body size could be considered beautiful. But Elitzia belongs to a generation that refuses to accept those limitations. Instead, she decided to carve her own path, using social media as her runway. When she first began posting on Instagram, her content was a mix of personal style moments, everyday outfits, and glimpses into her life. She didn't set out to become a model in the traditional sense, but her confidence and style quickly caught attention. People began to notice not just what she was wearing, but how she was wearing it. Her posts weren't just about clothes. They were about attitude, confidence, and a sense of self-worth that radiated from every picture. As her page grew, Elitzia leaned into fashion more seriously. She started experimenting with bold colors, statement pieces, and outfits that highlighted her curves. She embraced her body fully and showed her audience that you don't have to hide or minimize curves. You can celebrate them. This was a message that resonated deeply with her followers, especially women who had often felt excluded from fashion conversations. By collaborating with fashion brands and showcasing looks that ranged from street style to evening glam, Elitzia began building her reputation as a curvy model. Her work with brands like Fashion Nova UK amplified her reach, but what really set her apart was her authenticity. She wasn't just modeling clothes, she was modeling confidence. Her Instagram handle, @Alicia_AB, has become a hub for fans looking for fashion inspiration, confidence boosts, and lifestyle content. Unlike many influencers who curate a picture-perfect feed, Elitzia manages to strike a balance between polished content and relatable glimpses of her life. That combination is exactly what keeps people coming back. When you scroll through her page, you'll find glamorous shots where she looks like she's stepping straight out of a magazine spread. But right alongside them, you'll see more casual posts, outfits that her fans can actually wear themselves, relatable captions, and even fun TikTok videos where her personality shines. This balance between aspiration and relatability is a huge part of her appeal. It's also worth noting that Alitzia's rise isn't just about her looks or her outfits. It's about the cultural moment she represents. The fashion industry is slowly becoming more inclusive, but voices like hers are leading the charge. By confidently owning her space as a curvy model, she challenges stereotypes, inspires other women, and helps shift the narrative around beauty. Early in her career, she faced the same challenges many curvy women face: lack of representation, limited clothing options in mainstream fashion, and the constant pressure of societal standards. But instead of letting those obstacles discourage her, she used them as motivation. She became the representation she wished she had seen growing up. She began styling clothes that some would say weren't meant for curvy bodies, and then proving them wrong by looking amazing in them. Her fans noticed. Comments flooded in with messages of support. "You make me feel confident to wear what I want." "Thank you for showing that curves are beautiful." And "You inspire me to love my body the way it is." These aren't just compliments. They're proof of the real impact she's making. Alitzia's fashion sense deserves a closer look because it's one of the things that really defines her brand. She's versatile, equally comfortable in a chic bodycon dress, a trendy co-ord set, or casual streetwear with sneakers. She knows how to highlight her curves without compromising comfort. She often experiments with bold prints, vibrant colors, and edgy styles, showing that curvy women don't have to stick to safe choices or hide behind dark colors. Instead, they can stand out and make a statement. She's also mastered the art of accessories, from statement bags to bold jewelry, and uses them to complete her looks in ways that elevate her outfits. Her attention to detail and styling shows her passion for fashion runs deep. While fashion is her main stage, lifestyle is also a big part of her story. Alicia often shares glimpses of her daily life, from coffee runs to travel moments. This keeps her grounded and relatable to her audience. Fans don't just admire her from afar, they feel like they're part of her journey. Her presence isn't limited to Instagram either. On TikTok, under the username Alicia, she expands her content into fun, quick videos. Here, she shares outfit ideas, styling tips, and even funny moments. The TikTok format allows her to connect with fans in a different way. Less polished, more spontaneous, but just as engaging. This versatility between platforms shows she isn't just a model. She's a content creator with range. With over 500,000 followers, Alicia is clearly on the rise, but what makes her journey so special is that it's still just beginning. She's laying the foundation for what could be an even bigger future in modeling, brand partnerships, and even mainstream media appearances.